energy bubbles come into contact, you actually exchange an energy. The closer you get, the more energy you exchange. This is why they say never sleep with someone that you wouldn't want to be. You understand? So I'll go off on 10 different things and I can't remember what the point was now. That's right. Once you want to fucking like annihilate us. You sit there and it's like, that's why you watch porn. You watch porn. When you're like fucking a teenager, you see a pair of tits. Yeah, I've fucking happy days, and then that ain't enough. You need lesbians, and then that ain't enough. You need like a woman in a threesome, and then that ain't enough. And then it goes on and on and on, and then it gets to the point where they're tied to a wall being fucked with a dildo on a Black & Decker drill. Do you get what I mean? It's like, what the fuck happened? Well, this is the problem. It's getting harder and harder and harder. Yeah. How do I put it? Yeah, cuckoldry, right? So it's like, because we've been taught this through pornography, yeah, and pornography is in a sense cuckolding yourself. You're now familiarised with the idea. Yeah, it won't be hard to end up on interracial porn with all this being presented to you via the movies and music. Yeah, like I say, it will be realised through porn. They go to the interracial porn and then they start watching all this, and then the thoughts and the feelings mixed with the sexual energy, yeah, will draw in more of the same. Yeah, but now once this sexual energy is built, yeah, the more it's been programmed with them types of feelings and them types of thoughts, when you release that energy, yeah, that is now what's out in the universe. Yeah, so your vibration has just gone everywhere, and that will be drawn in from all around, every direction. Yeah, and the people that you will come into contact with and the situations that the universe will place you in will be in alignment, will be in accordance with your resonance. So people that are vibrating at the same sort of thing, yeah, you'll come into contact with. And I know they say that opposites attract and all this sort of stuff. We've got the polarities like in the Kabbalion and all that. I understand, but for the purpose of this conversation, you'll meet the same. It's like you don't really find your local crackhead hanging about with a yoga instructor, do you? Do you get what I mean? They're different types of people, and you'll come in, you'll align yourself with what you resonate with. Yeah, and there is the theory of opposites and all this, but let's not get into that. But once you are on that porn and you build that energy, yeah, it's sex magic, and you align them emotions, excuse me, and you let that energy out. Even if you don't let it out, you build it and build it and build it and build it and build it, yeah, you become a beacon for it. Yeah, and then when you let it out, it all comes in really quickly. You see? Now, because the feelings are and the thoughts are negative, yeah, and it's like for a teenage boy, and it's for all men, yeah, all white men, but it's black men as well, because it's the opposite end for them as well, yeah. It's like them, it's grounding them in ego, yeah, it's grounding them in the ego. So it's like, for as much as you think the white man will suffer, the black man's getting it just as bad. He just don't know it. Yeah, we'll talk about the ego in a bit on another video. But once you start then drawing in that, and that becomes your source of pleasure, like, feeling like shit, yeah, and you're then, from the porn, yeah, you'll then go on to cuckoldry, yeah, and the cuckoldry will create the same amount of that negative emotion, yeah, and then because that has become your cycle, yeah, you get horny, oh, you want to feel like shit, you get what I mean, yeah, or you want to see, because porn has taught you that, a woman wants it harder and harder and harder and harder, yeah, it's a case of it'll go from, 10 white men fucking her to 10 black men fucking her to 50 fucking her, and things like this, and it gets worse and worse and worse and worse and worse. And then, I mean, look at the porn. Now notice how on the porn sites, every single video is based on a perversion. Mother fucks son, dad fucks daughter, fucking, I mean, it's just, you know, and this is another thing, it's like, don't get me wrong, them schoolgirl uniforms, fuck yeah. But you click on one of them videos, you are, even though it's, you know they're acting, yeah, it's like, oh, it's just the name of it, yeah, and it's not really a bloke fucking a Catholic schoolgirl. It's still powering that concept. This is the thing. So it's like when you click on that, that is what you're actually powering. So the more of that porn you watch, yeah, the more you'll actually draw in real life. You see, so by watching them things, you actually draw in the circumstances of being in a position where you have the opportunity to fuck a Catholic schoolgirl. Do you see what I'm saying? Yeah, and now watching things like that, it's all fun on the surface, but say you do get that opportunity and she's like 14 years old and starts coming on to you, that's a situation, I mean, you're going to say no, obviously, but it's a situation you don't want to be in, and you are placing yourself in unknowingly just by watching porn. But the point is, once you are resonating with this, yeah, this negative whatever, this emotional, like, it's like an inferiority complex or things of that nature, because you've been watching interracial porn, it's so easy then to end up on cuckoldry, or if you go on to cuckoldry, it ties in with interracial. They tie in together. Yeah, they're very, very closely linked. If you type in interracial porn, yeah, it will tie cuckoldry. You type in cuckoldry, it will tie interracial porn. Now, the reason that the celebrities are being presented to you like this, yeah, so it's realised through porn, you go on the porn, excuse me, you go to the interracial porn, it gets tied to cuckoldry, yeah, and from the cuckoldry, you're messing up your emotional system, you're messing up your mental system, and you're linking it to your sexual energy. Don't want to link it to your sexual energy, because the sexual energy, yeah, is your energy. It's how you create your reality. This is why they have sex selling everything. Yeah, sex is selling everything. Why? Because the more you drain your sexual energy, the less power you have to manifest reality. They don't want you manifesting reality, because human beings in general are good. You get what I mean? And we'll change the world. We'll change the world, yeah, within a week, I'm telling you. We'll fix things like that. But to do that, you need to save sexual energy. So turn the bloody porn off. You get what I mean? Turn the porn off. But the reason I'm saying this is because once you've got these negative emotions, these negative feelings, and all this crap just going round and round and round, and you don't even know it, because you don't understand that your emotion is energy in motion, and most of the thoughts are unconscious. You understand? Yeah, but with your energy, that's what you're circulating, and that's what you're drawing in. Yeah, you now have a victim mindset. It's like 19 minutes, right? You got like a victim mindset. There, they got you, because once you've got that, yeah, once you've got that victim mindset, and you just want to feel like, oh, I'm sitting in the corner fucking wanking, watching some black bloke fuck me wife, yeah, it's like, oh, it's self-loathing, depression, you know, hating yourself, and oh God, I'm not good enough, and all this sort of shit. And because that's what's getting you off all the time, whether you're building it and then getting off, or just a little bit building and then getting off, a little bit building and getting off, or just build and then getting off, it's exactly what you're creating for yourself. And from there, hypnosis pornography. And hypnosis pornography is the reason for the transgender movement. Mark my words. Also, if you haven't looked at my videos on Fight Club and how it's programming you to be gay, to be transgender, to cut your cock off and all this sort of stuff, go and watch them. I'll be doing another one later on in this series. They're not part of this series, but they're on my channel. Anyway, I've gone on a bit. I'll continue this further in a bit. Cheers for watching. Subscribe.